We all hear about the ills of animal testing, but usually the information we get is biased either to one side or another. How do we really know what is going on? Is there an unbiased source of information? Check out the animal testing cruelty facts in this article and use them to make informed decisions about the brands you support and the product you buy. Animal testing has become a real part of modern society, unfortunately. The FDA requires that all new drugs be tested on animals before they earn FDA stamp of approval. Practically any product from cosmetics to drugs to household cleaners is tested on animals. Laws regulating animal testing vary from country to country, but in the United States any experiment can be performed on an animal as long as the researchers can successfully argue that it is scientifically necessary. Another problem is that we don't even know how many animals are used for testing products that we use every day. U.S. law requires that the number of larger lab animals like monkeys are reported, but smaller, and more common, animals like mice, rats, and birds remain unreported. So how many animals are participants in laboratory testing? We don't even know. Laboratory testing involves many methods, and animal testing is just one of them. It's important to remember that animal testing has been instrumental in the cures for serious diseases, life-saving vaccines, and developing child-safe products for use in the home. Other avenues for testing scientifically can be used to develop an initial prototype, but often the final say on safety just comes down to animal testing. Of course, it isn't optimal that animals would be used for testing, but most people agree that it's preferable to releasing unsafe products and harming human consumers. The downsides of animal testing must be carefully evaluated in light of its benefits. Whatever a person's stance on animal testing, it's clear that animal testing shouldn't be the very first step in developing a new product. Researchers now have many methods available for performing experiments on new products, and those should be exhausted first. Computers, clinical trials, and even stem cell research provides many viable alternatives to animal experimentation. If animal testing is a subject that you're passionate about, it's easy to make your voice heard and get involved in the cause by supporting only products that do not test on animals. Brands that don't will say so on their labels. If you aren't sure, call the manufacturer's number on the back of the package to find out. You can also support charities that don't fund research based on animal testing, and get involved in causes that raise awareness and promote types of scientific experiments that don't include animal testing. Being an advocate for less animal testing is easier than you think. All it takes is some label reading and perhaps a few short phone calls to get informed. Know which products you use that don't support animal testing, and consider switching to brands that don't use animals in product testing if it is something you feel passionate about. In closing, getting animal cruelty facts isn't always as easy as we'd like it to be. Many laws don't regulate animal testing tightly enough. In fact, we really don't know how many animals per year are involved in laboratory experimentation. The laws and regulations governing animal testing needs to be tighter, so that we as a people can keep closer tabs on how and when scientists are using animals in product development. If you want to take part in activism for less animal testing, get involved by supporting animal cruelty-free products.